Hi, what's up? We're doing some fucking Zero Escape, baby. Cause we found out some shit last time. That was a thing. And I'd like to see what the other endings do. The fact that we found out that much in like one of the like normal endings where you like I could have gone for that one first. I'm pretty sure. So a little glad I went for the other ones. If I went for the basic, like, just, never betray anyone endings. So, feeling away, though, about the whole clone thing. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. But it's fine. This is about what I expected from Zero Escape after 99. What else? Chikoshi is a lot in general as a writer. Like, just he sure is. Let's do it, though. I love starting up this game and seeing why do people every time. Wait, not what I wanted to do, but it's fine, because I'm gonna be doing that anyway. Hey, Watermelon. Good to see ya. Please! I'd like to get into the part of the game I want to be in. I don't think you did tell me about your terrible magic deck. Alright. Oh, this is straight up like, when you hit start from the beginning, it really just does. Okay, fair enough. There we go. That's why I wanted it. Yeah, I suppose since you go through the save menu, but I don't, like, ever remember doing that kind of thing. My brain just trashes that info immediately. Put the game in infinite loop. God. Sounds like a good time. Okay. So yeah, we left off here, and we went for Betray on this AV game. I forget the exact context, but I remember I was like really split between whether or not I wanted to Betray, because it was kind of right, because like otherwise Dio and 5 would have just left anyway. So let's see what happens if we don't. If we ally and then Sigma's just stuck in here. Is Clover really going to choose ally? We've read this. Oh no, we have not. If she does, then all I have to do is choose Betray. No, we've read this. We've been here. Sorry, Fi. I feel bad for doing this. The game is a draw over and over. Jesus. The door ground open and I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants. Honestly, I'm surprised that Vi doesn't like immediately go like, "What the fuck, Sigma?" Because like she saw.
Wait, Dio.
Vi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. And to Dio. Dio, so he's going for it. I broke into a run, hoping foolishly that I might be able to catch him. Yeah, I can see it being funnier. We can actually just like right away.
Going to try and open it.
So it has come to this then.
What's going on? He hasn't even seen the results yet.
I mean, he knows what's happening. That's what's going on. It took only seconds for Tenmyoji and Kei to explain the math to her.
No!
We don't even have to, like, watch it. Wait, no.
Have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please.
Oh, wait, no, duh. Because, like, Phi can't leave.
Your updated bracelet points.
Because we did this. It's just gonna be Dio. I don't know why I thought Phi too. The announcer's voice hadn't even faded when Dio reached the door. With a grunt, he swung the lever down. Why did we just beat your ass? Like, but I mean, we only have to hold on to him for 9 seconds. How hard could that be?
It's opening.
I mean, he's probably highly trained.
Wait!
There's no point in trying to stop him now. The door has already opened.
But also, having to live with him after we've done that to him for the next lifetime would be... Dio leapt through the door without so much as a backward glance. Phi paused in front of it, then turned to look at me.
What happened?
I chose Ally. I made a promise. Clover trusted me.
Sigma. I see. Makes sense.
He's so disappointed. Could just kill him. I mean, yeah. But then we just have like a corpse around. We already have a couple of those, so it'd just be kind of a problem.
I guess that's how this ends then. You had to make a choice that was right for you. And now, I have to make the choice that's right for me.
Oh no, Phi.
Goodbye, Sigma.
Yeah, so she wants to fast forward to the end here. Phi turned, her eyes sad, and followed Dio through the door. Well, I guess, like, she knows she's gonna loop back anyway. So, like, might as well get the info she can. Definitely a room that you can put a corpse in. I mean, you're not wrong. Hi, Kamui. The one thing is there'd be, like, no point. It's like, you could get info out of him, but the only person who actually has value for that info is, like, Phi and technically Sigma, but he doesn't know that yet.
The number 9 door has closed.
So it'd just be like... spite. That's video games. Have you ever seen the one edit of the fucking Control and Delete comic? Have you heard about video games?
This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
I'm glad you know. I was like, if you don't know that meme, I don't know what. I'm glad it's cursed. That's exactly what it's supposed to be.
Well, that's it.
But it's also really just me when video games.
Now.
We can only hold out hope that help will arrive.
Lol. From Dio? I mean, actually, considering his whole cult thing, maybe. It wouldn't be good help, but...
Sigma, thank you
I doubt it, but... maybe.
for choosing Ally.
Yeah. Well, a promise is a promise, right?
What about Luna, Alice, and the old woman? Who killed them?
Can we talk about Phi, though?
Maybe one of the people who just escaped.
Or maybe one of us. Oh, wait, no, because Phi was gonna get up to, 9 regardless, I believe. Yeah, was she? Cause... she had 6 points and now... one sec. Okay.
Well, there's one other person.
Oh, yeah.
God. Quark.
Don't want to think about that, do you? Oh no, when she had 6 points, she was in the pair, so like, when did this happen? I sure as fuck don't know. I'm trying to find... oh, wait. Pi wasn't in the room with us. Duh, okay. Yeah, Fi and Dio were on the same team. I'm getting mixed up with the other team arrangements.
You're right. I still have to find Quark.
You forgot about him. Suddenly full of energy, Tenmyoji leapt up and took off for one of the warehouse's exits. That left only myself, Clover, and Kay, so she isn't gonna die. Oh, hi, mixed that up. We stared at the number 9 door in silence. It would never open again. What else could we do but stare? Yeah, I don't know. Have a nice conversation. Chill a little. Speedrun! A game over within the first 20 minutes of stream. Okay, so that one's just like straight up just end. This we need the code for, I believe. This one was... How can find KB saved? Right. Because I believe they're in the same team on that one, and we didn't have their partner. Find K's key, I mean... Fair point. I mean, I guess they're talking about, like, the immediate future, where it's just like... They now have the rest of their lifetimes to do whatever the hell else. So, in the moment. Magenta door was the first one we got through. You know what I want to do right away? Just while I can. Elevator. Because I know I still have to get the, other code. I want to do that before it's been too long since we've done this. So, I'm gonna go and grab everything. We want these. Grab that shit. Grab that shit. Glad that animation doesn't play every single time. Got him. Then we need to get into... Can we do anything with this? Right, the pin is the key for this, I believe. Got it. Polyurethane packaging. Okay, hexagonal tip that combines with... Oh. Right, no, we have to check the, panel for that. Hey, Cinna! Let's see. I know I've already got this in my archive, but... Okay, triangle yellow, yeah, triangle yellow, square blue. Oh, not that button. A hexagon's a red one. And finally. Oh, not that one. I was just going in order as if they aren't separate items. Yeah, just discard every single one of these the moment you're done using it. I know, Fi. I just clicked slightly off of the bolt. And right, it's this. With the green block from the top left to the blue square on the bottom right. Yeah, green and red blocks up and down, but yeah, as well. Sideways by clicking and dragging the mouse using the arrow keys. Right, one of these. I remember this now. Not that I remember the solution necessarily, but... Oh, right, we need to do that. Oh, right, no, I need to, like, basically get everything in position, and then... You know... I'll get there someday. Somehow completely leave space on there being the little empty space above the blue square that I could tuck stuff into. Memory card. It's 1 to 3. Right, we need to count the number of all people, babies, and there's 0 bunnies, but I believe the solution we figured out was has a potential thing, but I didn't actually try it. Was to count up the number who don't match up with the who aren't babies or elderly, you know. Did I write this down at all? No. Okay. So I'll just be going off the actual thing. I can't have the number of babies and old people. Yeah, I know. Life would be infinitely happier if you could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. That might have also been the deal. Because it could be that I put in like 80 on the baby one and 18 on the elderly one. That could also be it. I might actually try that first. But, babies. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then old people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that sounds right. From the last time. And the ones who aren't either are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll try the 18 and 80 first. Or an age of... Wait, no, you can only put in 1 digit. Yeah, okay. 4 babies. This could also be 3 since it's 0, 3. And I think we do know that at this point. But, 7 old people. Actually, you know what? Well, I'll try the 5 first. No. Hey, 0, 3. Hey, Sigma. Did you just hear a noise? What noise? I think it was over here somewhere. So there's that. Then there's this little part. Do we have a screwdriver for that? We do not. Pop that in. Hey, it turned on. Looks like this thing is working now. So true. Green memory card. What the heck is this? Maybe it's some kind of password. A password? You got a notepad or something? Huh? No, not really. Then you'll just have to remember this. You think you can handle that? Yeah, of course. For them having girls, she has a little bit, isn't she? I'm always remembering shit. You would expect, based on that answer, that he actually is really good at remembering things. Like, my man, you sound like you were lying. fact that it's just like a straight line up and down of stars. That's the password, alright. You did it! Good job! Piece of cake. Didn't even mention that it's just a gold file. Yeah, secret tab, supplementary facts and background information that will give the novel sections add depth but are not necessary for escaping. Wait. It's important about Cracker. Yeah. We actually haven't read this shit yet. Any of it. Did that unlock AB room and AB8, maybe? Because that'd be weird since we haven't seen those yet, but... Let's take a look at all this. What should we... Quite a bit that we don't have yet. AB room. This is where you play the AB game. It appears to be an elevator car. There are 6 AB rooms in the warehouse on floor A. From the left, they're referred to as first, second, third, etc. Well, actually, they're referred to as 6, first, second, third. The interior of each room is identical to the others, with a voting device on the wall and a hatch in the ceiling. AB gate. This refers to the door of the AB room. Most elevator doors open horizontally, but this one opens and closes vertically. Huh. Most elevators also include a safety feature that prevents the door from closing if anything obstructs it. These doors have no such safety feature. Interesting. But also, it doesn't open and close vertically. We've seen this before. Each participant has a bracelet attached to their left wrist. If a participant breaks the rules or fails to fulfill certain conditions, then a set of 4 needles in the bracelet will inject them with 2 chemicals in succession. To be fair, they do, like, they aren't split in the middle, which might have been what it's supposed to be. Like, they just go from one side to the other. There are only 2 situations which will cause the bracelet to come off. The person wearing it completes the game and escapes. The heart of the person wearing it stops beating. Attempting to break the bracelet, or attempting to force it off, will be considered a violation of the rules. AI is short for artificial insemination, which is a process by which eggs are fertilized without the use of a male organ. It is commonly used in the breeding of dairy cattle and pigs, but it has also been... Oh, I'm also being told that in this case, AI stands for Artificial Intelligence, which is another thing entirely. Slightly slanted doors also has a pocket dimension above the door, so you know, they might be. Have a nice... Word 0 the third says before he leaves. There are a few variations. Have a nice trick! Have a nice trap! Have a nice traitor! Quantum computer. A device built by Tom Kwan, a Boise, Idaho commuter. That's actually a lie. A quantum computer is a highly advanced machine that... Tom Kwan, I don't know why that took me a second. That uses quantum phenomena such as superposition and entanglement to perform calculations. Let's say, for example, that you want to determine the prime factors of 5183, or 5183 I guess would be. A Van Neumann-style computer, let's call him Paul, would say, can I divide it by 2, 3, 5? And just run through the numbers like that until it got the answer. Mr. Kwan, on the other hand, the computer, not the imaginary commuter, would just look at 5183 and say, obviously it's 71 times 73. A traditional computer with n bits can only be in... Sorry. My throat today. Can only be in 2 to the power of n states at once. But a quantum computer with n qubits can be in up to the power of n states simultaneously. This means a quantum computer can complete calculations that are currently impossible. That's amazing, Mr. Kwan. Are you seeing anybody? Someone has written 2 milkmen go comedy on the wall in the warehouse on floor A. Presumably, it refers to a pair of milkmen visiting a comedy club. The sentence construction, however, is obviously wrong. There must be a reason why. What is the Nonary game? It's a deadly game that 9 people have been forced to play. The official name is Nonary Game Ambidex Edition. As part of the Nonary game, the participants must also play the Ambidex game, or the AB game. Nonary game rules. What is the purpose of the Nonary game? To escape by walking through the door marked with the number 9. How do you open the number 9 door? You have to earn at least 9 BP. How do you earn BP? Go to the AB room and play the AB game. How do you enter the AB room? Next to the AB gate is a card reader. Just slide the designated card key into it and the door will open. Where are these card keys? Behind the CDs. Here are a few more rules for you, we've seen this. But once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you'd like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I cannot keep you from going in and out of them. Any color bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. CD's not Stitcher. Pair/solo. In addition to a number, each bracelet will say either solo or pair. Each color will have 3 bracelets, 1 solo and 2 pairs. The 2 people who have the same color pair bracelets will share the same fate, and must vote together as one. BP. This refers to bracelet points. I thought it was battle points. The number BP you have will be displayed on your bracelet. If your BP is greater than 9, then you can open the number 9 door and escape. Wrong, if your BP is at least 9. However, if your BP drops below 0, then the needles built into the bracelet will activate. Number 9 door. This door is found in the warehouse on floor A. Anyone with 9 or more BP, there it is, can open the door and escape the Nonary game. So in a sense, this door could be considered the ultimate goal of the participants. Once the number 9 door closes after someone with 9 BP has opened it, there's no way to open it again. During his explanation, Zero the Third said, "The number 9 door cannot say shit again. The number 9 door can't stay open for more than 9 seconds. This is not strictly correct, however. The time period Zero the Third is referring to is the time that when the door is fully open, which you've seen before. That means that if one takes into account the time when the door is opening and when it's closing, it is open for somewhat more than 9 seconds. That's the title of this one. Total Lunar Eclipse. I don't like that it's not like listed on the top or anything. At certain times, the Sun, Earth, and Moon align in such a way that the Moon is completely within their shadow. This causes the Moon to appear reddish-brown in color as light from the Sun passes through the Earth's atmosphere and reflects off the Moon's surface. Incidentally, the game refers to a lunar eclipse on New Year's Eve in 2028, which is, or will be, an actual event. It will be visible only in the Eastern Hemisphere at 1652 UT. The golem is an anthropomorphic creature from Jewish folklore. Golems are made from clay, and will obey any orders given to them by their creators without questions, although they tend to take instructions very literally. A golem is created by performing a holy ritual, then kneading the clay into the shape of a person, chanting a spell, and writing the Hebrew word emet, truth, on the golem's forehead. Erasing the E changes the word to met, which is Hebrew for death. Doing this deactivates the golem. Neat. What if we can do that to the golems? I suppose we would delete the right bit of code. Golem. One of the golems found in the Nonary game facility. He is discovered lying on the maintenance table in the Golem Bay. His product ID is GTM-CMGOLM. He has to be referred to by the last bit, which is, of course, Golem. Much to his surprise, this ends up being pronounced like Golem anyway. Cockney model. On a side note, GTM-CMGOLM stands for Golem Type Male Cockney Model Number G-OLM. I was like, this was just called, Chinese room. The Chinese Room is a thought experiment developed by American philosopher John Searle to contest some of the ideas about artificial intelligence. The experiment itself is explained in more depth in the game. I didn't click some that was like specifically about artificial intelligence, not just like applicable about it. But the general idea behind it is to pose the question: do intelligent responses indicate actual understanding? Searle contests that a computer could be programmed to respond intelligently in conversation with humans, so much so that it would seem to be human itself, but that it would not necessarily, or perhaps could not, actually understand what it was saying. Turf robot designer? Yeah, a little bit. Now, of course, this raises the question: how can we know that human minds are not, in essence, Chinese rooms? Can we really say that we understand the things we say? Or are we just simulating something? Yeah, okay, I'm glad it also mentions the Turing test. Because I was about to say. The Turing test is designed to gauge a computer's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior. First developed by British mathematician Alan Turing. The test has 3 participants: a human judge, a human subject, and a machine. The judge engages in conversation with the human and the machine, and if the judge cannot determine who is the machine and who is the human, the machine is considered to have passed the Turing test. When Phi mentions that perhaps she and her companions have been captured to perform a test, she's referring to the Turing test. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody is penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Oh, I thought it was like everyone has to vote. Interesting, because like when groups like when the whole group is dead, like when how I guess Pear could send someone into the other room with the. Well, you don't even need the bracelet, I don't think. The fact that this one's like way later. Golem, an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labor Electronic Machine. Golems are robots developed and sold by an American corporation called Hephaestus Systems. Some of the units in this facility, however, have had their software significantly enhanced by Zero Senior. A portion of them have also been given ABT created by Zero Senior. Incidentally, ABT is short for Artificial Biological Tissue. Oh, Zero's sons. Golem's story. The point. The gist of Golem's somewhat rambling explanation is that the center of thought doesn't necessarily have to reside in the body. In the case of Golem, the self clearly resided in the mainframe and operated the body remotely. Since a self-aware robot could exist this way, he theorized, what could prevent humans from doing the same? If humans are actually being controlled by an outside force, then is there actually anything such as free will? He played the AB game with the same CD group. Welcome, Cal. This was the first wound. 4th intercostal. Left. Although this radiance out of context is like kind of weird. Between 4th and 5th ribs on the upper left chest. Stab wound. A wound caused by a knife or other sharp object. Wound margin. Clean. Continuous. The wound margins are consistent with a stab wound. Wound angles. 1 sharp, 1 blunt. This is consistent with a knife wound. Most knives have 1 sharp cutting edge and 1 flat edge, which would produce this wound profile. I was thinking like if they died like after that, especially if like. Oh no, but like that's a good point though. Like, since you're paired with whoever you went into the door with, but yeah, no, like if they died after that happened, then in theory, but yeah, if they died from like hitting 0 points, then. Oh wait, no, cause like. Well, no. Yeah, because, like, if all 3 are dead before they go through the doors, then no one's gonna even bother using their bracelets. I was about to say, like, you can go through the door by using the bracelet, but there wouldn't be any point if, you know, they're all dead anyway. I guess if you wanted to be, like, really weird about it, you could, like, open a door and just, like, chuck the bracelets in, but, like... Wound cavity, the depth of the wound. Frequently, this will match the length of the blade used. Wound length, the length, long ways of the wound left in the epidermis. Usually, this corresponds to the height of the blade. Wound width, blunt angle. Everyone in the CD group? Oh, that might be true, actually. Good point. Wound width, blunt angle. The width of the blunt angle of the wound. Usually this corresponds roughly to the width of the knife blade, allowing for elasticity of the skin. Yeah, let me just look at that again. Was it this one? If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Yeah, it's like vague, but like that would make more sense. But also this phrasing also makes me kind of think the other way again, though, because it's like one person out of every color group of 3. But then there's not going to be a color group of 3. Well, if they die before the game, which again we've established, but like, if they die during the game, yeah, I don't know. You might actually have to send like one person from one of the pairs into, you know, the room just to vote for them, even though they wouldn't like gain anything from it. Anyway, coroner. Hey, Cosmic, thank you for the host. Good to see you. Not to be confused with the coroner. A coroner is a government official who assists law enforcement by investigating the causes of death and dealing with the paperwork and logistics surrounding corpses. It can also be used colloquially to refer to someone who performs these duties, whether or not they're actually employed by the government. Can't believe that I got hosted. An autopsy is a post-mortem surgery that examines a body in detail to determine the cause of death and evaluate any diseases or injuries that might be present. It is also super gross, thank you. Luminol is an organic compound with the chemical formula C8H7N3O2. When mixed with a hydroxide salt and hydrogen peroxide, it will glow blue when it comes into contact with blood and certain other substances. No, these seems are, terms are. I watched NCIS, yeah, so true. This property has made it a useful tool in criminal investigations where it can reveal blood stains that have been cleaned up. Keep this in mind next time you're contemplating how to deal with the neighbors listening to death metal at 3 in the morning. Thank you for the Slayer. I actually didn't catch what it was since I was so busy speed reading. But thank you for the Slayer. At first glance, Kay's bracelet seems different from the others. Specifically, it appears to be attached to a suit. Inconceivable! Thank you. Although the design is slightly different, it is not part of his suit. The bracelet is attached directly to his wrist, with the face flicking out through a hole in his armor. Just like with the other bracelets, it will only come up when he escapes or when his heart stops beating. Although we might be fucked as far as getting it off of him unless we can get his suit off, which we couldn't last time. I know why my, shirts are clogged up. Amnesia. A memory condition where the sufferer retains knowledge such as language, social common sense, and so on, but memories of their own past and personalities disappear. Its cause is usually psychological, but in rare cases it can be caused by serious head trauma. Case suggested that an extremely painful breakup might have been the cause of his condition, but generalized amnesia usually requires a much more powerful trigger than breaking up with someone. In fact, a painful breakup often has the opposite effect. You want desperately to forget, but find that to be impossible, which leads to all sorts of other mental disorders. Or so the person sitting behind me says. I know, this is probably just a joke, this last line. But I also almost wonder if it's a subtle hint towards who 03 is. Or Zero the Senior, duh. Cooked food, 1. Spice cooked pork, which one the dish? I don't know if I pronounced that right. It's made with pan-frying pork, cabbage, bell peppers, and green onions. With dobanjang or janmanjing for flavor. Guessing here a little bit. Paella. Spanish dish where one cooks rice, meat, seafood, and vegetables. Excuse me, and vegetables. In a shallow pot, seasoned with saffron. Nasi goreng. Sorry. An Indonesian dish made with pan-fried rice seasoned with sambal. Kekamanas and terasi. They did that twice. Also over here too. that I missed out on space. Schnitzel. A German dish. It is made by mixing together meat, flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs. Then frying the mixture in butter or lard. Yugaitan. A Korean dish. The process involves stewing beef, vegetables, nummel, and powdered chili peppers together very slowly. The resulting meal is very spicy. Borscht. A Russian dish. Preparation is very simple. You just stew meat and vegetables together for a long time. The finished meal is garnished with beets and sour cream. Humkongai. A Thai dish made by stewing chicken, chili peppers, ginger, and nampula in coconut milk. Very spicy. Just pasta. Whatever the chef feels like making. Sometimes you don't know what it is until you take a bite. Sometimes you don't even know then. I'm glad they give us that info. Have a nice. Weird Zero the Third says before he leaves. Here are a few variations. Have a nice trauma. Have a nice trace. Have a nice trumpet. Free the soul. An emerging this is a lot of text, and if I'm already stumbling, that's a bad sign right there. An emerging religious organization with a rapidly growing membership. Some figures claim their congregation numbers over 1 million in countries across the world. Originally, the organization called itself Free the Soul of Y, but later up of Y to become simply Free the Soul. Yeah. What the Y stands for. The founder of the religion is known only as Brother, and his true identity is a mystery. Only a small number of the highest-ranking members have ever seen him. So, left and right. I mean, right probably isn't the brother's name either. Y probably stands for his brother's name? The doctrine of Free the Soul demands that its adherents separate themselves from the world, free themselves of lust, and release their souls from their physical bodies so that they can be purified. Its followers believe that they will be born again as a new race, and that the world will be transformed into a place of equality, with no conflict or poverty. So they think they'll be reborn as the other lefts, I imagine. Considering how a peaceful world of equality with no conflict or poverty usually plays out in movies, they seem like a pretty scary group of people. Free the Soul is a powerful new religious order dedicated to establishing a new world order. The Myrmidons are the elite frontline soldiers in that secret war. The general public know nothing about the Myrmidons, but their actions have put them on watch lists of intelligence communities across the globe. Rumors say that all Myrmidons have the same face, suggesting that they may all be clones of a single person. No one knows where this rumor comes from exactly, but I can tell you that it's a very credible source. Thanks. Brother. The founder of Free the Soul, although he prefers not to be referred to as such. As a child, he had a younger brother whom he was very fond of. Unfortunately, the worst happened and the younger brother was murdered. Rage and despair filled Brother, and for 9 days and 9 nights, he is consumed by his own misery. On the morning of the 10th day, however, he had a revelation. Mankind was rife with base desires and needed to be purified so that a new world could come into being. God had spoken to Brother and given him a mission. Brother dedicated his life to realizing that mission, and at the age of 26, he established Free the Soul of Y. He claims that Y is a symbol for miracles. Here's some information that isn't revealed in the game. The bracelet on the left... See if I can talk. The bracelet put on the left wrist of the 9 participants, also the bracelet is misspelled, in the Apodex game has an important feature that's never mentioned. As soon as it's put on, a needle on the underside activates and inserts itself in the wearer. This doesn't necessarily mean that it injects a drug, only that it activates and pierces the skin. Maybe there's something on the needle, or maybe there isn't. All that's certain is that when someone puts on the bracelet, they get poked. Interesting! There's something going on here? If people start, like, knocking out, suddenly we know why. Memento Mori. If the 9th lion ate the sun. It appears to have been written in some kind of... some sort of strange paint. Memento Mori is a Latin phrase that translates roughly to remember death / mortality. 9th clearly refers to 9th, but seems to have been spelled wrong, likely on purpose. Why? Perhaps it's an anagram like the words on the wall for a warehouse. If it is, what does this one mean? Oh. The hourglass displayed in the background is actually a 4-second timer. It doesn't have much practical use except maybe for really impatient people. If you're at a restaurant waiting for your food to come out, for instance, Hey, how long are you going to make me wait? I've already flipped this hourglass 100 times. 100 times. Technically, 100 times should only be 400 seconds, which is 6 minutes and 40 seconds. But saying 100 times is much more dramatic and therefore much more likely to get a desirable response from wait staff. Gentle points. These are a measure of how much of a gentleman you are. Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom is an organization that tracks all gentlemen, determining their caliber based off an ancient and Byzantine collection of rules and guidelines. Every year during the spring, a representative of this organization conducts a cursory investigation of each member's behavior, or at least appears to, and awards gentle points based on what they saw. The following formula is used. Old ladies escorted across the street, times top hats owned, times puzzles solved, times money given to gentleman tracking organization equals total gentle points. A small survival knife. It has myrmidons stamped into the flat of the blade. Blade length 150mm. Base width 30mm. Base thickness 3mm. There's blood on it, but whose blood? Floor B hallway locks. Several of the hallways on floor B use special locks indicated on the map by arrows. On the far side of each arrow is a lever. Pulling these levers will unlock the locks. Once this has been done, you can explore the entire area at your leisure. Principle of Causality. The law of cause and effect, specifically that a cause must precede every effect. At the quantum level, however, things aren't quite as immutable. Principle of quantum superposition holds that in any physical system, such as an electron, exists at least partially in all of its theoretical states or configurations, but when measured, gives a result corresponding to only one of them. A classic example of this is the double slit experiment, where light appears to behave as both a wave and a particle. One of the interesting implications of this is that, in a sense, you are influencing the past. By observing a system, you are defining the cause of an effect you witness, and in a way, altering the past. Normally, I would comment here that the quantum level is where shit gets real, but given the nature of this phenomenon, it seems like it would be more accurate to say that quantum level is where shit gets unreal. I've definitely read a couple of these. I remember reading that one. Knox's 10 Commandments. Ronald Knox, a mystery writer from the UK, published the following as his rules for writing a mystery novel. The criminal must be mentioned early on. Number 2, all supernatural or preternatural agencies are ruled out. 3, no more than one secret room or passage. Number 4, no hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used, nor any appliance which will need a long scientific explanation. Number 5, no one with extrasensory perception or similar powers can appear. Sorry, Ace Attorney. Number 6, no action must ever help the detective, nor must he ever have an unaccountable intuition which proves to be right. Number 7, the detective must not commit the crime. Number 8, the detective must declare any clues he might discover. Number 9, the stupid friend of the detective, the Watson, must conceal nothing from the reader. Number 10, twin brothers and doubles generally must not appear unannounced. Almost as if there might be some twins in here, in this game. Or devils, just in general, I suppose. That's all those, though. So we can continue on. Now we've done our reading. Yeah, we did the magenta door for this. I wish to jump! Oh, it didn't click until that time that it's called jumping. Which is what she had said, like, you must not have made this jump. Go through the yellow door with Tenmyoji. Yeah, actually, I'd like to see what goes on with Tenmyoji. I'm thinking we'll go through the yellow door with Tenmyoji. That sound good to you guys?
Sure.
Fine.
That means Dio and I will go with Alice.
And we'll be going through the magenta door.
All right then.
Better than getting stuck with that crusty old fart, I guess.
So, Clover, Luna, and I will be going through the cyan door.
I don't get to go with Alice? I'm sorry. I'll try and stay out of the way. I don't really mind you, but the K guy seems really suspicious.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're all meeting one another for the first time. Aren't we equally suspicious?
Hey, I'm nothing like you.
10
Get his ass.
seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Better run.
9, 8, 7.
We need to go. The doors are closing.
Come on, guys. Move.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Finally gonna go through a room with Tenmyoji. Although this is gonna be the only one we're able to go through with him, considering the teams. Because he doesn't appear the other 2 times. Our only chance to bond with him and find out his lore.
So this is the infirmary?
Looks like it. That's what it said on the door, after all.
What the hell? Why is there an infirmary right next to a warehouse?
Well, it's probably here if any of the workers get sick or hurt.
What workers?
Did you see the size of that place? A little big to just be somebody's garage.
Then you're saying people work here? Yeah, Sigma.
Maybe not now, but judging from the lack of dust, someone was here until recently.
There's a door in the back.
Think it'll open?
No way.
How can you be so sure?
Just look at it. You see that thing next to the door? What's it say?
Yeah, can you read,
Lock.
Sigma? God, no dice. It's not moving.
Are you blind? It says lock right there.
Get his ass. Yeah, I just thought, maybe I could force it open.
Right. Let's have a look around, okay?
Yeah, good idea. Maybe there's one of those card keys around here somewhere.
Then let's get started. I didn't expect Tenmyoji to become one of my favorites, but I really do like him. I think he's neat. Ooh. This song, though. What's this? This looks like some kind of handheld scanner. Doesn't appear to be on. It might be part of this thing it's sitting on. Do you think if we turn this on? Yeah. Might be able to use it then. Yeah, use it then. Adam! This looks like a power button. Try pushing it. Why do I have to push it? Well, it might be a trap or something. That makes me want to push it even less. Fine, I'll push it then. No, I'll do it. God, fine, I just need to push it, right? Please do. Please do. Ugh. Fuck him up. The piece of medical equipment has been turned on. The thing on top seems like some kind of handheld scanner. A handheld scanner. Okay, now that we've got the power on, what are we supposed to scan? How about that square hole in the sheet? The part that's been cut out? Sure, why not? Information to enter the 5-digit password and press the check button. Yasp. Huh, that seems weird. See, when I scan part of the bed, a letter shows up here. There's probably a bunch of metal plates or something in the mattress. Do you think the scanner's just reading the letters carved into them? Maybe. My point is, you're not going to get anywhere doing that. You need clues. Huh. Looks like someone cut a square out of the sheet. What do you think it means? A hospital bed. A square has been cut out of the sheet. It's got a handrail. This should make it easier for you to get in and out. Yeah, Tenmyoji. Ugh. I don't need you worrying about me. Ooh. Metal coin-like thing. Sure is. What's this? A coin? Never seen a coin with a bump like that. Like that one it before? Okay. Think maybe it's part of something else? The bump might plug into something or hook into a notch. It's a notebook. Maybe there's something important in there. No, I flipped through it earlier. All the pages are blank. Huh. That's for me so I can take notes. Can't look in the desk, apparently. This chair is probably for the doctor. Nothing suspicious about it, I guess. I bet the stool is for patients. Don't think we're gonna have much use for it. This is a pretty big screen. It's not showing anything, though. There are some arrows down here. There's a slot on the side of the screen. Think maybe something goes in here? I saw something like that in the AB room. Wasn't quite the same size, though. So you think this is a card reader? Yeah, that'd be my guess. Not for the thing, though, that we just got. Scalpel! That's a dangerous thing you got there. You know the whole point of that thing is to cut through flesh. Just be careful with it. A wash basin. It's empty. The top level of the cart. There's a wash basin on it. There's also this. Oh my god. This is a laser gun, isn't it? No, it's an injection gun. Pretty much what it says on the tin. It's a gun-shaped thing that gives injections. Can we take it with us? Nah, they'll just ignite the fires of war. Besides, all it's got in it is some saline solution. You can inject someone with it if you want, but it won't do anything. It's a worn-out key. Probably a lock that fits it somewhere. Got some pills. These are little guys. What's this? It says tubocurine on the label. Uh-oh. Because you remember what that is. That is the relaxant, the muscle relaxant. Tubocurine? Isn't that? Yeah, the muscle relaxant in our bracelets. Huh. A medicine jar. It's full of white powder. Doesn't fall. This thing is full of medicine. None of them have labels, though. I don't have any idea what's in them. Maybe we should just pick some and take them? No, it's dangerous to mess with medicine you don't understand. So it'd be committing a medicine? Sadly, Sigma's joke was critically trepanned. Not very generous with other people's, are you? There are a bunch of bottles of medicine here. I've never heard of any of these names. Nothing else there, though. Except for this! Which seems notable. There are 3 buttons on this drawer. Well, there's no handle, so I'm guessing these buttons are how we get it open. The thing over each one of them looks like some kind of counter. So that means a pin. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Surely. It's blue, pill shape, yellow envelope, the red bottle. Huh, well damn, I don't get it. There are little icons that look like types of medicine on the buttons, right? A blue capsule, a yellow powder, oh it's a powder, and a red liquid. Have you seen those anywhere before? Huh. Yeah, we have. Pill, blue pill, red powder, or yellow powder, red liquid, sorry. Words. But, it doesn't seem like we would count these up. So no, never mind. I was thinking it's like we would want to count how many of each there are. What the heck is this? It says AED. It's an AED, just like it says. Okay, what's an AED? It stands for... Tenmyoji! God! It stands for Adult Erotic Doctor. I'm kidding. It stands for Automated External Defibrillator. You use it to try and restart somebody's heart if they go into cardiac arrest. Uses electricity. Do you think we could take it out? Probably, but what good's it gonna do you? If your heart stops, sure, it might be useful, but right now, don't think so. Yeah, we can't even look like further than this. In that direction. So clearly we've gotten what we need out of that side of the room. Oh. Never mind. Okay. I mean, interesting that there's also the green, like, pills. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 powder, 1, 2, 3 capsules, and 2 liquid. Yes, that's should be 3, 5, 2. Unless there's like something we need to do with this. Look at all these blocks. The cover's gonna keep us from grabbing them, though. There are 3 empty spots. 5 times 5 minus 3 is 22 blocks. I can see 4 different icons. There's the blue capsule, the yellow powder, the red liquid, and the green tablet. Hey, check this out! There's a couple of keyholes in the bottom corners. I'm not sure what this thing is, but I'm guessing we'll need to unlock those keyholes before we can get much out of it. Keyhole, huh? You know what a keyhole needs? A key? I need a key that'll fit this. Come on, let's just make sure I got it. 3, 5, 2. Right. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be that easy. I guess we're gonna need to solve that puzzle, but... Yeah, I didn't like this kind or anything. Okay. Just need to find the lock, or the key to the lock. A mirror. I can't see anything in it. It's too dirty. Too dirty. Actually worked. The sink looks pretty old. An old sink. If I twist the knob, the water comes out of the faucet. I guess that makes sense that the facilities in here work, considering, like, potentially we're supposed to live here. Oh, you know what? There's, like, isn't there, like, a tub over here? Over the other side of the room, anyway. Metal stake. What's this thing? There's a little notch on it here. A notch, huh? Feels like it's made of metal, too. Maybe it's part of something else. Like we won't be able to use it unless we find the other pieces. Huh. Pretty key. Cool. Huh. Looks like they fit together just right. And now we've got a key. A nice clean key. Just look at that shine. Unlike the other one. Not bad. It looks Spartan, but it's actually pretty comfortable. Ooh. There's a piece of fabric sewn in here. It's the same material as the bed sheets. So someone attached a sheet to this sheet? I guess so. Why would someone do that? I don't know. Ask the mouse. He's a rabbit. Had something sharp. Ooh. I think the scalpel might do the trick here. Oh, maybe I want to, like, wet it. What the hell? This thing is filthy. It looks like something's been written on it, but we can't read it like this. The center bed. The mattress seems firm, but not hard. Soft, but not squishy. Probably the expensive memory foam stuff. So what this? A partition. That's what it is, partition. Nothing more, nothing less. A bed. It looks beddy. Thanks, Sigma. Glad we've got you, buddy. Right, we're gonna fill the sink. Might also need the, like, tub for that, but... Are you planning to wash that sheet with the water? Yeah. I don't know, that looks like a pretty stubborn stain. I don't think water's gonna cut it. Well, we won't know unless we try. You got a wet sheet! Damn. Guess it's not gonna be that easy after all. Told you so. Probably gonna need a chemical of some sort for that. Oh, you know what? A medicine jar full of white powder. I figured that might be a cleaning material. Unless maybe I can, like... Oh my god! There's dihydrogen monoxide coming out of that faucet! Can't you just call it water like a normal person? Clearly the drain is good enough that it just immediately drains, so I don't know what you're talking about. Into the basin you go. Empty jar. I poured the powder into the basin. Now I've got an empty jar. Yeah, so then we wanna... Gonna get some water at the empty jar, huh? Yeah, pretty clever, right? Didn't know if I'd call that clever. I think a 3-year-old could come up with that plan. Fuck him up. Ugh. Just do it. Fine. The jar is filled with water. I imagine it would, like, automatically turn off when I leave, but, like, also... I'm a good person. Alright. Now I just need to pour the water in. Hey, I've got bubbles. You sure do, Sigma. If I just soak the stained fabric in this. Okay. Do we want to hit all 3 of those? Do we just want to see, like, what letters those have? Well, either way. This is a 5x5, so I'm gonna quickly note this down so I can look at it while I work. Just drawing this in my notes. 2, 3, 4. That's 5. That panel, the capsule over here. Then the liquid. Noted down. And then I guess I could, like, open up the actual in-game notes, but I'm too invested in what I'm doing already. Finally, the powder. Okay. Hi, Matthew. Good to see you. I'm doing well. Okay. Where was it, actually? Oh, right, the scanner. So. Oh, this is probably in order of, like, how many of each of them there are. Because there's also, like, the 4 and 5. So... I believe the least was over here. Then... capsules had the second most. And then... okay, I don't think this is it, but, probably just need to... cured. Okay, so I just need to flip the order of the capsule in the liquid. And do the capsule first. Capsule, liquid, powder, 4, 5. Dies. It's because I, like, ate immediately before stream, so like my throat's all. I had milk. Mistake. Awesome. Looks like that did it. Huh. Good work. The screen changed. Oh, this is already a password. Okay. I'm assuming then we would want to do the password in the other thing over there in order to get the other one. Yes, sun, star, sun. Ah, wait a minute. You've seen it too? Yeah, there's something like this in the AB room. The symbols are all different though. I take it you two saw one? Yeah. We use a password like this to open the safe in our AB room. You ought to write that down. No, it's cool. I can remember it. You're gonna memorize it? Sure, no sweat. I've got a pretty good memory. Must be doing well in college, buddy. Now... It's 2 keys and now... Oh yeah, there's only 2 locks. Well, that went in easy enough. Awesome, I unlocked it. Well, what the hell just happened? The whole thing just moved out of the wall a couple inches. Can you pull it out? What do you mean, pull it out? Oh, yeah, looks like you can pull the case out. Well, let's have a look at it then. Sure. Red, green, blue blocks to the squares that correspond to their colors. You can move the 3 blocks up and down as well as sideways by clicking and dragging the mouse or using the R keys. I see. Okay. Yeah, since they all move at the same time and don't, like, just lock into place. It's a little... Like, how would you... Imagine having to get the red stuck over here first? Hey, Alex Stars, welcome back! Good to see you again. Okay, like that. There we go. Got him! Huh, that was a piece of cake. I guess that was a passable performance. Good work. Why do I get the feeling your heart wasn't in that? Hey, did you guys see this? Moving those blocks seems to have filled the empty spaces on the front. Oh yeah. Oh, because these are the actual counts for the word. That's gonna be... What, it started with the capsules, I believe. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then powder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, okay. So 5, 6, 2. Puzzles in record time. Yeah, baby. I'm smart. I'm genius. Oh yeah. Open sesame. Well done, Sigma. There's something in here. Alright. That's both of them. You just need the save wherever that was. It was on this side. Of course, when you can't like turn all the way around, it makes everything kind of slow. Was it not over here? Wow, not being able to find the save this time first. Actually, where is it? I'm probably just completely missing it. Thank you, Matteo. Oh, probably in here. Duh. What? What's this? Some kind of clipboard? There's a memory card on here. Oh. And a scrap of paper. What's this drawing supposed to be? Interesting. Archive. Whatever the drawing on it. You know, this the solution for the puzzle I solved on my own because I'm so genius. And also a solution for the other puzzle that I solved on my own because I'm a genius. And also because I can spell letters. Spell letters, spell words. Yeah, I'm a genius, obviously. You can tell. You're right, I'm just too big-brained. I only actually have the one solution for it. Ooh. So I'm not done yet. Actually, did I do it in this order? I want to say I did, because this is capsule, liquid, powder. Yeah. This is telling me to put in like 2 different chemicals in here, which I did not do. Or 2 different powders, whatever. Right, there's still the memory card. This looks like a slot for a memory card. I think we're supposed to put a memory card in here. Try it out. Come on, you don't have to tell me what to do. I know what's up. A equals white powder in medicine bottle, and B equals water. I have already done this. There's something on the screen. Yeah, looks like some words. Is this a hint? There's 3 separate hints for something I solved easily without it. I don't know. Oh yeah, the second one without, even with all the clues. Oop. Yeah, it's kind of, well, they're as funny as they are. I mean, it's like, it's not too hard to figure out, like, oh, this is dirty, I need to use cleaning solution, since apparently water's not gonna help on its own. But the fact that there's, like, all that. Yeah, I mean, as long as you know which things to click on for the bedsheet, the, like, scanning thing. It is a 5-letter anagram, essentially, if you put it in the wrong order, so, like... It's not too bad. I will gladly take the compliment, no matter what. Rest assured. If I can just, like, not die for 2 seconds. I feel like it must be, like, there's a different password for this. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's this. Because, like, it could just be, like, that's just, like, you know, stage setting, having, like, the defibrillator in the room, because, like, it would have to have one, but... I mean, let me look at all the hints I got from this room. Because I think it's... Yeah, it's just these 3. Not 154, but that would be clever. Yeah. Yeah, ED. I see. That'd be clever. I also want to know what the atom's about. Feel like that's lore. You might already know, I'm not sure. We've learned a lot in this so far. Maybe... It's like, what do I even have left? That's not the fabric, but that's just like... the kind of hint that just stays in your inventory. I suppose it's possible that the other squares have something in them they could spell out. Maybe if I go backwards? Apparently not. No, okay. I can get back in, so it's definitely this. Not that I think Durek will be anything, but... Or Durek, rather. Oop. Wrong. Other one first. Durek. Yeah, no. Could that spell anything else though? Crude? I mean, I don't think that is a word that I can spell, but I'm gonna note down what the letters all are for these. Yeah. Yeah, crude. I'll try it because it is another letter you can spell out or word. I've said that. I've done that twice. I don't know how. Nope. That was a misclick a little bit, maybe. Yeah. C R U D E. If I can. Only so many 5-letter words in the English language. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure how I managed to have it in wrong twice. I'm looking straight at my reference here. Maybe I'm just a clown. Play all the wordles until you find one that works. Exactly. Yeah, of course not. Yeah, I don't think, like, of those letters that there's anything else that works. As far as I can see. E-crud. I'm gonna just, like, figure out what all the other letters are, though. Q. L. I. I feel like just trying to go off of, like, 25 potential letters is gonna be a bit of a thing, but, like, I guess there's something, like, obvious, like there's something like numbers or some shit. K Y M A P W. There must be like a hint somewhere else in the room for it though. O S H. If it was 4 letters, then that would be like nice and easy. Would have to be 0 every time. Yeah, there's another like 5-letter word that's come up in here. J. That'd be the next thing I'd want to look up. Or I skipped one, but oh no, I skipped the R. I already know that one, so it worked out just fine. And B. Yeah, looking at the collection of letters here, there's nothing like obvious that leaps out at me. There's a lot of like uncommon letters that can be reasonably eliminated, but it's not enough to. What are you doing? You aren't gonna get anything unless you want to put something there. Or unless you put something there. I'm just checking, alright? It's Zeljan's, obviously, so true. Yeah, has any other 5-letter thing come up into here? I don't remember anything offhand, but I mean, AED is 3 letters, so that's not it. That's another letter combination in general we've seen. Water. I mean, can we spell that? We can. Cured. There's also the disease, but like we wouldn't necessarily know about that at this point, and I don't think they're ever gonna have like a gold file that requires you to know stuff from later in the game. I'm pretty sure they would want you to be able to solve them all, like, first time you're in the room. Even though you can go back. Water is something you can spell with this. I mean, I suppose it wouldn't hurt. Could I also spell, like, medic? There's an M, there's an E, is there a D? No. No, there is. Medic, is there a C? Yes. I guess. It is thematically relevant. Again, I don't think it'd be, like, something like this where you're just completely guessing, but for the hell of it. You know. M is down here. Medic. Yeah, no. Don't think so. The medically relevant. Yeah. yeah, that is much better. Pretty fond of these cheats, aren't you? Thanks. Although, Sigma does deserve to be insulted like that. Interesting. You're gonna put that fabrically bleach into the hole in the bed. Yeah, looks like it's exactly the right size. Give it a shot then. Will do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We weren't just supposed to use that as a reference? I could have had this as... just right up on the screen the entire time? I went through that trouble for nothing? Okay. I've already solved this puzzle. And the only reason it looked like I could go back into there... and that, you know, he didn't say that is because I technically didn't go through all the steps of solving the puzzle.
Killionaire.
Killionaire. Okay. I'm just too smart. I missed out on how many hints for that puzzle specifically? 1, 2, 3, 4 hints that I did not use. I mean, technically I did use the sheet. I just didn't, like, put it in place. Must be on board. So smart, my eyes stopped working. I mean, to be fair, it's more of a it's more of a case of, like, I didn't consider that I could just put the sheet onto the thing right here. That I could just put it down there. It's not just like a reference to use separate from the thing. There's nothing under the pillows, right? Man, I feel so sleepy all of a sudden. This is no time to be slacking off. It's a decent time to be slacking off. We've done it. We've solved the whole thing. I could get the key at any point here. At any point. Close eyes on the model to represent being blind and missing stuff. How long have I been? How long have I been on that? Because I normally try to, like, look at my screen occasionally. Make sure shit like that doesn't happen, because it is bound to my, Oh, okay, cool. I hope that wasn't, too long then. I got so invested in the game that I forgot to even look at my capture. If I have any yes/no questions, thank you. I don't immediately, but must be something else. I don't think there'd just be, because these rooms are labeled, so I was like, maybe there'd be something, but can't open that one. been closed for like 14 minutes. Oh no! Well, it's just how I am. Okay, what other like 3-digit thing here? Cause like that might also be. What are you doing? We saw that one already. Yeah, I know. It might. You know what they say? What do they say? Maybe something else like this. Wouldn't be a VTuber stream without scuff. You're right, that is this. It's true. It's like maybe something with the like other DLC, just like why else would they even be here? I'm not sure what to do with those. That would like pertain to that specific deal. It's a 5x5 grid covered entirely by blocks. Each of the blocks has one of these medicine icons on it. Can I do anything with that though? Doesn't seem to be making a particular shape, doesn't seem to be dividing them in a particular way. Like, this is like nice and even and aesthetically pleasing, but that's about it. And it's like a single digit input for each of them, so there's not a lot I can do in terms of like, maybe, you know, counting the separate groups together or whatever. And there's not like 3 specific spaces in here. Let's get the number from. What point do I get bit badge emotes? I technically have them! I just haven't made any yet. That's what I was planning to do, maybe, on my stream last night, but I was, kinda eepy. So. Don't need it. Definitely don't need it. Not like someone else is gonna take that shit. Thank you for the hydrate, Cosmic. I did take Sippy. Maybe something about the mirror I've been looking at, but no. The fact that it's dirty, but I've already like used up the items for cleaning, so that can't be it. Anything with a pillow? No, apparently not. Yeah, in fact that like you get this hint that shows you all the correct ones, but doesn't show you any of the trash options. Tells me they're not supposed to be like used for anything, they're just wrong. Yeah, the outside ones don't really do anything with that. He specifically says you solved the puzzle already, so that's nothing. There might be another card somewhere around, but obviously if that's the case, I haven't found it, so it doesn't really matter. So there's nothing in here aside from the view, buddy. I suppose I could just open it just to have it. The password was Sun Star Sun. I saw a safe like this one in the AB room. Yeah, Sigma and I saw one just like it. So do you think it opens the same way? Try it and find out. Awesome. It opened. Huh. Well done. Good work. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. First we've got a map. It says floor A. Yeah. We can take a close look at it later. There's still more stuff in there. Why don't you get the rest out of it first? Right. Next we've got a card. 2 cards, actually. These must open the AB rooms. See, they've got Ambidex's room right there. Yeah, you're probably right. And we can use these to open the AB rooms. Yeah. But how are we supposed to get back to the warehouse? That's where all the AB rooms are. We can go back the way we came, but the door's locked. I think the answer to that is in the safe. See, read this note. Here are a few more rules for you. I mean, Sigma's reading it, though. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that, too. Once you open them, even I can't stop you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them. As many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated the chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. Interesting. So it's saying that once we get out of here, we'll be able to head back to the warehouse. Yeah. There's another piece of paper in here. Looks like part of a newspaper. Why would someone put a newspaper in here? Yeah, Radical 6. What the hell? What's Radical 6? Wait, quarantine? No way. Look, we can talk about this later. Right now, we need to get out of here as fast as we can. But, forget it. Just do what I tell you to do. Last thing in the safe is probably the key. So we can finally get out of here? No. She's nodding. Let's go. No. No, we got things to do. Still. Don't you want to have more information? Bye. Okay, actually, yes, I'll pick you up on that. Yeah, yes, no question. Is there still something in this room that I have not picked up yet? Just going by, like, all I got in hand right now is the key. Except there's not. I don't want to go wild, go crazy. Trying to find it. There is indeed. I mean, I figured, because otherwise how would you do it? But, can't look in the... Even if I just leave that? No, it's not gonna let me. There is still the partition, but, like, how do I get through that? Yeah, we can't, like, under the beds. Seems. I was wondering because of the, like, way they're built makes it kind of seem like you can, but no. There's also, like, the notebook, but I would need something to interact with that first. Very dusky. I can't interact with any of these, like, drawers over here. Dangerously hot at one point, but I won't specify when. Not the next step, no. Dangerously hot at one point, but I won't specify when. That... I just like, the fact that I can go into this again is like... Maybe it really is, like... Is there another word you can spell crude? Or cured, I guess, is the real solution. Halfway hot? Fair. Another 5-letter word, though. The obvious solution for this kind of puzzle is 4 letters, 0. So that's, you know, that's not it. I think so, the immediately obvious thing if there had been no character. No character count required. Also, there's no Z in general in this, so that also is a bit of a problem. Dangerously hot at one point. I did like try counting down and just like rest. Oh wait, hold on. There's 6 of the powder, right? I believe, yeah. Could be. I think I've done this already, but yeah, no. Just going by like sequentially the amount of each, but can I actually, because it could be that I could actually put in AED and like just input it without having to necessarily put in like 2 more letters. Feel the storm approach as the end draws near? A little bit, yeah. AED. When heavens divide. AED and E is over here. Time will come softly to lay me down. I'm glad you're having a fun time. Connie, what's going on over here? I'm trying to win. Could be Adam, because yeah, there's an M. I was wondering about that, like the fact that it has like that on the side. Yeah, no. Is it water? I mean, I guess I might as well check. I keep like going for the screen. It's way more obvious, but no. Like, I don't think this is right, but it's a 5-letter word, you know. It's it could've been. There's some medicine over here. Tuberculin. I can't like take any of these. So there is that. I know I was talking earlier about like this potentially could be. Yeah, thank you for the yeah. My streamer always wins. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I was thinking of like this could mean something like particularly the little these guys, but I'm not sure how. Because there must be some reason why they're here, like why they didn't just like fill the whole grid with. It's Dr. Mario, yeah, honestly, it really is. Why didn't it just fill the whole grid with the 3 symbols that are actually relevant? I just don't really know how to. This is a 5x5 grid, but it doesn't really. It maps to the thing, but there aren't like we need a 5-character long password, so I guess that doesn't really make sense. I guess I could go for like whatever is 5, that which would be the pills. That is GCI U V. I mean, there's no like I wouldn't know what order to put those in, so I don't think that's it. GCIUV. Yeah, there's no, that doesn't spell like a word in any like any order you put it in. So that isn't it. But it does seem notable that this is like the same size grid as the letter grid. I don't know what to take from that though. I mean, it could have to do with, like if I tried to spell out cured on here and total up like how many of each thing I click on for that. It says cured is the pill, or the C in cured is a pill. U is another pill. R is powder. The E is the liquid, and the D is powder. So that's 2 liquid, 2 powder, and two capsule, 2 powder, 1 liquid. Hey, there it is. Got him! Said the word aloud at some point. You've spoken so many words, though, that this helps you in no way. Wait, what word was that then? Awesome, unlocked. Huh? Why'd the left door open? There's something in there. Oh, I see. That would spell out numbers 1 through 5 are written on it. Wait. I mean, I'll just wait until I actually see it, because now I can do the thing where we go and... do this. Found? Oh my god. So I did it? Nice, good job. Seems you figured it out. The screen's showing something again. Sun star star. Huh? It's different now. The symbols changed and they moved around. Well, it's probably related to the safe somehow. Can you remember the Sigma? Leave it to me. Sun star star, sun star star. I already forgot the actual location on the thing. Right. That's the problem with the way I remember the safe passwords is it requires to actually remember without, like, trying to memorize the actual pattern. Say I'll need, like, try and remember the order left to right, top to bottom. See what leads anyone to naturally think that that's what you should do is so intuitive. Yeah, like, it took a hot second to even, like, the fact that you're applying, like, the solution to getting the key to get the gold file kind of bothers me, to be honest. Like, it isn't a big deal, but every other gold file thing has been, like, here's an alternative solution to the same problem, and this is, like, now you're taking, like, the, like, main solution and, like, extending it onto something else, which feels different. I guess it's not, like, a problem. But, like, my brain's wired to, like, okay, there's going to be something entirely different in here, or, like, I have to think about the problem differently with the same evidence. Like in the, initial elevator puzzle where you have to use a different, answer for the bunny one. Oh, looks like it'll open up with the other password, too. Seems like it. Like, it's just, like, it's not a huge deal, but it's, like, notably, like, a different way of thinking than the other gold files, so it's a little, eh. And it's also, like, with the other gold files, you could potentially find those first, but with this one, it's like you have to get it in order. That's kind of... Alright, here we go. Yeah. It could be handled better. Okay. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Proud of myself for figuring it out, I will say, but like... Yeah. I found it! Another elevator, huh?
You think this actually works?
Dunno. Only one way to find out, though. That's gonna be the last time in this entire game that I actually have to voice anything from Tenmyoji.
Hey, someone's coming.
Luna, Clover, and Kay.
With Dio, Quark, and Alice tagging along, looks like.
Long run? What's going on here?
We bumped into them a little while ago.
Who'd have thought we'd bump into you too?
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. Yeah, see, it all meets up. Yeah, we actually walked through quite a bit. That's just like totally skipped over, like every single time even. It's like you can see the like, yellow and magenta doors lead to like a single room and then that's it. Just you immediately leave. You're into the shared area. No, I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
That map. It's just like the one we found in the crew quarters.
Crew quarters?
Oh, we found a map like that too. There was one in the lounge.
There's a lounge? Yeah, I can't remember how many times you looked at this map. Yeah, me too. I thought they make you watch the, like, animation every time, too.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
I'll never get lost in here, even if I get trapped in here in real life.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
The music kind of just, like, get back a bit? Alright.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too.
You're so frustrated
The
about
one
it.
on the left is green.
Dio just wanted to have, like, an easy, like, mission here, immediately win and leave.
The one in the middle is blue.
Do a little murder in the
The
first
one on the right is
couple,
red.
you know, seconds of that mission, but that's it.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? You're gonna try that every time. Yeah, won't budge. Meathead.
Just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Yeah, just find something to do. There's plenty of reading material, I'm sure.
Well, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Sigma, where's that note you found?
Right.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Yeah, we got one of those. Found it in a safe in the lounge.
Yeah. We know this. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
Uh-huh.
We found some
Time to vote. That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. The stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Get his ass.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
This fucking guy every time. Bitch. Or, you know, he's a hero or whatever, so, like, whatever, right? It's... Where am I going to... No, I guess it's through the infirmary. Right, because the infirmary is, like, way over to... that way.
This is the infirmary then. We were able to walk right in, just like the note said.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. They've even got some of your favorite.
Oh, well, that sounds great.
Aww.
Maybe I'll go have a drink later.
What the hell, man? How are you so damn calm?
Wait, Grandpa? Did Temyoshi and Quark know each other? Were they actually related? I was about to ask when something else caught my attention. Someone behind the divider was talking to someone else. I snuck a look around.
Do you think there's a connection?
I can't be sure yet. But there's no way this is all just coincidence.
They're talking about the other nonary game.
Yeah. There's even a 0.
Whatever it is that's going on, we need to get in touch with headquarters and fast.
Headquarters?
Yeah, I agree. They've probably figured out we're gone by now.
Yeah,
Do you think they'll find us?
let's hope so.
How are these two connected? No wonder Uchikoshi teamed up with fucking blanking on the Grandpa writer's name. But like in both instances after the first game and their series, the characters from that game joined up an organization together to help save the world or whatever else. Like, and there's other things I've noticed too that are like surprisingly similar.
Oh, you're finally done.
Blanking like right at the specific moment, but there's definitely things where I'm like, oh, huh.
You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
That's more than just these two being like death games.
Ah,
mean-
yawning? Really?
This isn't like exactly a death game, but
You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O., my temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you.
twinning.
Otherwise,
Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
Forget it.
that's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
Let's find out. We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game, just like it says on the door. You play the Ambidex game!
So, True Zero.
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
Duplicitous and two-faced. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, do they really have like wildly different energy? I really like this Zero. So I would like to see the Japanese version. It's a game of betrayal then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Then what's the notary game?
Oh,
The Notary Game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the Ledgerway. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel?
I think Zero is right.
What do you think?
Arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AV room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside.
Zero the third kind of quirky though.
I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Kay, Quark, and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion of who'd go into which door, and found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. Yes, oh, they don't even... They do open as, like, just regular elevator doors. Oh, okay. Looks like everybody else has gotten in already, so I misremembered. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay, okay.
An Ambidex gate has been opened.
Except there's gonna be something we need to investigate first.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too? What? 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 What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Hey, guys! Guys, get over here! We found someone! There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. Well, she's a little more than unconscious, buddy. I didn't wait for a response, just turned around and followed by into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that great to this was... blood. She's covered in blood. I mean, it's like only a little bit. I leaned down to listen at her mouth. Nothing, no breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark, don't look. Somebody get Quark out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah, she's not breathing and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
If only we knew someone like that.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, boys! GOK and I gingerly lifted the woman and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't concern himself on the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Tenmyoji only stared. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point. But it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us, a smoldering spark of something, burning silently beyond his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost in the infirmary that I realized Tenmyoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we found the body. I turned to look at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. Fair response to a murder? The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old, dry piece of wood. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed, as if we were afraid she might break. She looks so peaceful. Almost like she's just going to wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
She did say that earlier.
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
No.
You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy?
You're so excited about this.
Oh, I won't really be doing it.
Although we've actually seen all this, I feel like we could probably reasonably, yeah. Like, we're well beyond the point where, like, the route choice matters. I think it's not gonna be, yeah, until here. Anyway, she got stabbed. We're really going in there? I kinda don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago.
What? Are you worried there's a ghost or something?
No, of course not. An autopsy! Let's go! Doesn't it bother you?
No, I don't believe in ghosts. I feel bad that she died, of course, but there's not really anything I can do about that, is there?
Damn, you're pretty cold, do you know
I
that?
prefer bold, but whatever. Just don't let emotions get in the way.
That's pretty much the definition of cold.
Anyway, let's go. Looks like the others have already gone in.
Fine. What is it? You find a ghost or something?
No. Look at the screen. There's something there.
The screen? We're doing it! And there goes the door.
Yep.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here!
Kept you waiting, didn't we?
I've been waiting.
So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who wants to know what?
Ugh. Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
All?
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but B.O. is especially loud. For real, B.O. I need you to shut up.
Fuck him up!
There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on.
No more questions from now on. I love this little bitch.
No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AV game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody.
When are we gonna get the Nunnery Game Battle Royale edition?
Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a two-on-one battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with 10 Mioldi and went through the yellow door. In fact, that means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against 10 Mioldi. And it goes the other way too. 10 Mioldi's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cooper's enemy will be me. And Bio and Cook's enemy will be Alas.
Yeah, hosting the next season of Fortnite. Let's go, Zero the Third.
Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it, after all? If you choose allies, then they're your allies.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
Dio has already pushed betray.
All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your VP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart.
Oh, we've never seen this before.
And minus are from your
I feel like
point of view.
we've seen this.
I think that does it for the basic rules.
Skips it. Okay then.
Actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time!
Hey, wait!
I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Timely little bunny.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later. Have a nice trauma.
I do love that you just
We don't have time to talk about this.
gone.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper,
You have to
scissors?
decide who's gonna press the button.
And you think that's a good way to decide?
Just shut up and do it. 1, 2, 3.
This is part of... Okay, votes for rock, paper, scissors. Actually, polling is a thing, isn't it? I've never run one before. So, I feel like that's like a better TTV thing though, like, so, I don't know, but, is there, like, can I do that? Hold up. Ask your community questions to see the results directly in chat. Spock.
Holy shit.
There it is. Okay. Rock, paper, scissor. Rock, paper, scissor.
You're
I wrote
going
Pepper,
in
but I'm gonna
for
leave it at that.
You stupid mutt.
Duration. I'm gonna do a single minute. You gotta be ready for this shit. It's gonna go. And you have to, it's gonna happen. Go for it. Also, it is time to kick Odie off the table, you stupid mutt. Let's see how this is going. I get to watch in real time. I've never been able to run a poll before, obviously, given the fact that I didn't know how to do it. But thank you also for the hydrate. Voting Pepper just for Pepper. I had a feeling that would happen. I was like, this will probably motivate more votes for paper, but you know what? That's probably a good thing. I have no attachment to any option. I mean, I suppose I could think about what 5 would... We are now at an even split between rock, paper, and scissors with only a couple seconds left. So you fuckers... Of course it ended like this. Exactly 3 votes that are exactly the 3 different options. I should have expected that. I was gonna be like, oh, you know, if it's tied, I'll just flip a coin. But apparently I don't get to do that. So I guess I will psychoanalyze Phi. She seems like the type to also psychoanalyze people before choosing her answer. But she probably wants to lose. Because I don't think she wants the responsibility of this. But also, she might want to control the situation considering she knows what's going on. There is no weakest option in rock, paper, scissors, obviously. Although it also... Psychoanalyze. Like, I get the impression that with Frack being the first option, well, you land on Scissors. I feel like that makes Scissors less, even like less popular to end on, just because you don't change it so like it's almost vaguely more obvious. I don't know. I'm gonna choose paper.
Rock.
This is a lot of analysis from absolutely no information, but I was right. I was right. I did win. Looks like I won.
Damn it.
I probably would have won regardless.
So what are you gonna pick?
It's like let me just. Yeah, like there's not. I guess ally.
You're playing against Tenmyoji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you?
I guess not.
Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP?
We'd be down to 1 point each. But that's not hopeless. I mean, sure, we'll be a little further away from the goal, but all we've got to do is earn those points back.
And when will we do that?
Okay, well, I don't actually know. But it's pretty obvious that we will be playing this game more than once. After all, we can't get to 9 VP if we don't.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide. Ally or betray?
3.
I'm gonna go with the basic one first. In that last moment before the counter reached 0, I made my choice. Because, like, I have no attachment to either option. Because I do want to go along with 5, but, like, also... It's Tenmyoji, and I like him.
Has been completed.
And I know he's gonna go with ally.
Will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Oh, interesting. The elevator is stuck on 0. So it wasn't affected by me going back in time and getting the other file, even though you could technically have done that one after. As Fi and I stepped out of the AV room, I guess I didn't actually complete the puzzle, so that makes sense. I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Oh, but we're not going into our own, like, BP room, or... Not BP room, fucking, AB room. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
So you chose ally, huh?
You don't get to complain. I won, remember?
Not complaining. I just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
No, you worry too much. I'm sure Tenmyoji chose ally too.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't have any facts, just misguided optimism.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! I know! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We should have a look at those results.
Fine.
I do love the really, like... Siggy! Fido!
Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game!
Round 1!
The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
I need to look up who voiced Zero the Third. Cause, like... I mean, especially could wait until the next credit roll. Interesting! He betrayed this time. I was so sure. But yeah, Kay still betrayed Luna. So that's, well, Luna this time rather than Alice. So that's fun. I feel like there's a higher chance that Clover would have just gone along with it this time. I mean, she did the first time, but like even more so. Dio and Quark, every trio betrayed though. Someone betrayed someone allied. So we've got an interesting setup. Tenmyoji does dirty. Yeah, no. Actually, the voice of Zero the Third. I'd like to know. Yeah, okay, so that's 4 of us with 1 point, 5 of us with 6. Cindy Robinson. I don't actually know any of her other roles, but I might have to look her up after this. Thank you. I mean, I don't, like, remember her name offhand. I'm sure I've heard her in other places.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
This is fucky, though, this route. Amy Rose? Okay, yeah, I have heard her then.
Sigma. Phi. Sorry.
Why? Tenmyoji, why? Kanemata, yep. Two roles I definitely heard. I trusted you.
Look, I said I was sorry.
Yeah, that doesn't make up for it, though.
See? I told you. A soft heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Just tell me one thing, Tenmyoji. Why did you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose.
And yet, huh? Oh, the only reason he allied against Quark is because it was Quark.
You think I had a choice? Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired.
Uh-huh,
So
alright.
tired.
If you say so, buddy. Tenmyoji shuffled off. The same weight I'd seen earlier sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby.
Hey!
Fuck him up!
What the hell is this?
Is this game 10 years old? I mean, I guess that makes sense, it's a 3DS game, but like...
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose Ally, I swear to God. But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the betray button.
What?
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose betray?
No! I didn't do anything!
Quark, you piece of shit.
I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button! I'm telling the truth! I promise!
Sure, kid. Whatever. The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
No!
Fine. You just wait.
You just wait. Alice turned on her heel and stormed out before Quark could reply, leaving him alone with Dio. Dio would never. Yeah, I trust him completely.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me? How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
I moved away silently to let them stare daggers at one another. Astrid and Skyrim, huh? It seemed like theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray? Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Oh, that hurts. The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding, angry cloud. It was a grim omen of darker times to come.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
We've seen this much. We can skip all this. No need to read
If I
it.
had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Alas or Siggy. Or Fido. Or maybe Mooney.
That's almost half of us. 0.
Or maybe everyone?
What?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules.
Okay, so 0 the third says penalized, and the others say penalized. I know at the very least Dio does.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
Although the rest of this is still...
I get it. Sigma, Phi, Alice, and I only have 1 BP. If any of us chose Ally and got betrayed, our BP would drop below 0.
What? What the
It would drop... Well, it would drop below 0, you know, you're right in this instance.
This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about the...
Yeah, my color's changed. It's magenta now. Sure is, buddy. And this time around, this is overall Route B. Route B. A. We went through the door with Tenmyoji. And that was the, going up the first round piers. I'm already forgetting what fucking, the door we went through. Tenmyoji green, we were red, so that was the yellow door. Okay. So, round 2, the yellow door. Yellow door ally route. Well, the pairs, the magenta pair includes Sigma. I mean, it's all gonna be the same. It's just the points that have changed. But I still like noting it down just for me. Yeah, Sigma with 1. And last time around, magenta. Oh no, I think it is actually different this time. Because originally, for round 2, Sigma paired up with Alice as part of the Cyan pair. So I do think it is actually, yeah, they've changed it for this. Yeah. So all of the, like, magenta route is, all those routes are the same for the pair-ups, but everything past that point, all the AB games past that point, well, the one AB game later where we get reshuffled again is, yeah, it's set to the same thing regardless of any route past that, but...
Mine's magenta too.
Oh shit! It paired up with Clover! Who's got 6 points?
Me too.
And you are solo. Magenta pair. Okay, I'm glad that they do get the pairs shuffled around for the other major branches so that we actually get more opportunities. Because, like, Quark and Tenmyoji in particular, you only got 1 potential chance to hang out with for the... If it had all been the magenta door route pair-ups. Probably others too. I don't know that there are any routes where we would have gone along with Dio.
Hey, wait!
Over there.
It wasn't just the color that changed. I'm a solo now.
Looks like Clover and I are still pairs, though.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I am yellow as well.
Yes.
It seems I'm still a pair.
Alice with 1 point, Kay with 6. Yellow pair.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me.
Dio with 6 points is the yellow solo.
Still a solo.
And you, sir, are the cyan solo with 6 points.
Looks like I'm cyan.
Leaving,
I'm a
Luna,
cyan pair.
1 point. Paired up with
Aren't you one too?
Yeah.
5. I mean, we knew that, but... He's 6, so cool, so true.
Says pear, and the color's cyan.
When did
Luna
they
is
change?
number 1.
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The parent solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's
You've seen that. You know what's up. So let's press on to the next set of doors. Why is this happening to me? I spent a good few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Tay had said, we need to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head, stood up straight and headed off. We've been through... Oh, right, because this is going to be different because we've not seen the lounge in this route. Marginally, anyway. This is not any different. Because, I mean, it's apparently...
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Your streamer is number 1? Oh, who could that be? What are you telling me for? Oh yeah, you were one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay. How about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
He's not wrong.
Dio, what's this?
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, come on. It's about astronomy. Can you even read?
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
I'm sorry, Dio, what? Different strokes, I guess.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right?
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with that gas, I suppose.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right?
Bringing in the new year! Can't believe it already, 2028. Every time you hear Liam's voice, it's fair.
Did you find anything?
Makes you think about Valent and Vegas a little bit.
Nothing of interest.
You better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat.
A cat?
A cat?
What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is.
Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies.
Schrodinger's cat?
It's about Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's. I got it perfectly the first time.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person if you couldn't tell.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
He's an it!
Okay.
You knew that.
So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end. Who fucking who?
Fine. Never mind.
This guy! The cat dies! Yeah, you know, it might. Just Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Vi disappeared. Or, disappeared, that'd be concerning. Appeared. Is the cat even in the box? That'd be the first question.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
So this is where you were.
Did any of you find anything?
Nope, we got squat.
You were looking, though, right? Hey, answer me.
Oh, I mean, we weren't wasting time. I was just asking them what they'd found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It'd take too long to explain. Just have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna. Wait, they didn't find the thing about the virus in here.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6?
Just read the article.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
A cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell. Yeah, 100,000, huh? That's not, you know, that's kind of a lot. Imagine.
I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
I don't know. It doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right?
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
My body feels kind of weird too, now that you mention it.
That's probably just because you were asleep for so long.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah, it just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene.
When do you know a lot about that?
Zero's trying to freak us out.
Manipulation and all.
That article is a fake.
You've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in red pen or something.
Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
The other side? Oh, hold on. Yeah, we didn't look at that the last time. It's black.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
No, I bet you money an article like this was front page news. It's too big of a story. And I really don't think they'd put full-page ads in the back of the front page.
Exactly. Even I know that. And I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand. If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
I suppose you do have a point.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. Too big of a story, yeah, yeah, imagine that. Imagine news about a pandemic not being front page news. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something.
You're right. We would have...
Oops. Alright, let's have a look around. See if we can find anything else.
Good idea.
I'll be off then. What about you guys? The consensus seemed to be that they intended to remain. Okay. See you all later. With a wave, I made my way to the exit. Where to next? It is something being in a world where we can read stories like this and be like, yeah, that's what's happening in real life. Like... Cool.
Sigma, huh? What do you want?
Sigma, huh? Want? I just came by to check up on you.
Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Yeah, maybe. Why would I do that?
Because I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Fire down to 1 BP.
Yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you.
Maybe.
It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and looked around the room. But without all the pain would have died out before 2028. That's, you know, that's fair.
On this side of the divider, yeah.
So is it just you here? This side button. This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Oh, the lady who was murdered, you mean? Where's Quark over there? Yeah, you've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Why is that?
Well, what? Isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened.
This is incredibly suspicious, Tenmyoji.
Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear that it has no problems killing them.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh? Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you? I'll bet you a pound of neodymium. The bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it be?
If Zero is one of us, then you're saying one of us murdered the old lady? You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything?
Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
What? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah, we were.
Is he your grandson?
So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Why is that?
Quark's got nothing to do with this.
So if it's got something to do with you, then?
What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
He doesn't like this. Because you're suspicious.
What? There's nothing suspicious about me.
Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark.
Hey,
Quark!
Stop it! Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Whoa, you're getting more suspicious by the... I started towards the partition as I spoke, with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... He was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. Hey, Quark? You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I didn't expect anything to, like... anything major to happen this early into, like, one of the main routes. I turned to look at Tenmyoji. He looked back, confused. Weren't you listening to our conversation?
Yeah. You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand.
Same shit's happening to him that was happening to Sigma earlier.
My head
Fast.
felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
This seems like Radical 6. Are you sure you're okay? Honestly, if the symptoms of Radical 6 are so, like, spaced out like this and they seem, like, otherwise healthy, which seems to be the case, that would explain how such a big virus wasn't, like, known about that by all of them, and yet, like, suddenly killed everyone so fast.
I think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of the old woman. What? Tenmyoji. What the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back there.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Anyway. You're really sure you're okay now?
yeah.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier.
It's a little margin,
You
buddy.
always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Well, it looks to me like you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry about. And you scalpel inside your axis.
Come on. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Nope.
I see.
Oops. I keep skipping shit. I'm very good. Yeah, I'll go check up on the other son. Tenmyoji, keep an eye on him, alright?
What, you think I need you to tell me that?
I grinned and turned towards the exit. Where to go next? There's only one place I hadn't visited.
Oh, Sigma.
Well? Have you found anything?
No, what about you?
Nothing. I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
I love that for you.
Right?
Hey, there's something I've been wondering about.
What?
So, what exactly is the deal with the two of you?
What do you mean?
They're gay, Sigma. Well, you obviously know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we do. We're half-sisters.
Oh, never mind. I mean, that's obviously a lie. Well, we know it's not true.
Any chance you'd buy that one?
Then what
Sorry.
do you think we are?
I don't know why, I took that seriously at all when I knew that's the fact that it's, not true. I was like, maybe they are now. Maybe something happened between 9 and now. I didn't feel like playing games. I mean, they are both gay, though. Let's be real. Regardless. What's headquarters supposed to mean?
What?
I heard you two talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters.
Alice, what should we do?
Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
Okay, where do you co-work?
We can't tell you that.
And they were co-workers. Why not? Is it some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about?
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Does it have something to do with Zero?
Well, why would you think that?
Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary? There's even a Zero? Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. And Alice, from what you were saying, I bet you know something about Zero too. So... Oh. Never mind. Those two girls in your killing game, they're gay! Diversity win! So true. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here.
Well, this This isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
What do you mean this isn't the first time?
About a year ago,
Wait, what?
9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game.
It's only been a year. Given her entire look, I assumed it'd been a couple.
The rules were different, but it was called the Nonary game too. Oh, wait. I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that Nonary game also called themselves Zero.
Oh yeah, I never realized that, like, if you count the other 2 members of the Cradle Pharmaceuticals, it does total to 9 people that they selected. Well, hold on there, Clover. Can you give me more details? This cat. Jumping in front of my camera. Yeah, she's giving out spoilers. Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place? Sir, you cannot go up on my desk right now. No, sir. I can't get him to do anything.
Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
What? You mean this is your second Nonary game?
No, it's my 3rd. The same
Third.
thing happened 10 years ago.
Wait. What have you... Then that means you have to have something to do with this.
I guess you could say that.
What do you mean, guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these Nonary games must have decided they wanted you to play a 3rd one.
No, I don't think so. Because
Why
the
not?
game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first Nonary game has already been arrested.
What about the second one? You said there were 2 people. You said there were 2 people for that one.
They're still on the run, but
Then it has to be them. Clever has to complete 9 Nonary games, so true. I think that's what's going on.
no, I really don't think so. Because
Why?
they already did what they were trying to do.
I keep skipping his fucking lines.
There's no way they'd have another Nonary game.
Okay, well, that makes no sense. So let me see if I have this straight. The Nonary game has already been done twice by different people and for different reasons.
Yes.
Sir, if you walk in front of my camera again, I swear to God.
Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
Then why is whoever's doing this calling it the Nonary game? Is it just a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero?
I don't know.
That's not good enough. You've got to think. Clover, you're the key to figuring this all out, but you've got to think.
But I don't know. Oh, the gas mask.
Uh-huh. The gas mask. That's the same! Oh yeah, I saw it too. But what about it?
Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were...
This is the first time in this route that Sigma's finding out that they didn't get grabbed on on the same date. Well, that's got to be the same person.
But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice. None of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know I don't have anything to do with it. Are you sure you've never met any of the other people here?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi. But Kay...
Yeah, fair point. For all you know.
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
Huh. Then before one of us could break the silence... Tenmyoji? What's wrong?
Luna! Where's Luna?
Ah!
She's not here. What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Hey, calm down. What happened to Quark?
He just collapsed. I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Luna's over in the lounge. Where's Quark?
He's in the infirmary.
Got it. I'll go get Luna. You head back to the infirmary. Clover, Alice, you're with me.
Okay. Right.
He has white hair like sand. So true that he's the same person, really. It's basically the same. We bolted out of the crew quarters and headed toward the lounge and Luna. This is new. The whole process only took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it. And as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
I felt my stomach lurch. Words. Don't tell me.
Yes, he's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
There it is! That is what Sigma had earlier. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah, I told him about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No, that can't be right.
The children already always got the infections. Yeah, honestly.
Quark can't be. There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
There's no cure.
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir.
Or not.
It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything like that in the crew quarters either.
No luck in the lounge.
Oh god, then he's going to... Oh god, no.
Unless we can escape fast enough. Tenmyoji's voice broke as they spoke. With a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank god.
Huh?
You're awake.
He doesn't know. Oh, I mean, it's supposed to be, you know, that would be something you'd take off in this circumstance.
Get away from me!
Ah!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what?
Kill him?
What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
Uh-oh.
How?
Like this.
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Oh, pretty tough for a kid. Hey guys, I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here. Tenmyoji! Can you even hear me?
Oh. Right.
Damn you, bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body!
Yeah, wait, what? I'm sorry, 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 what? Hello, I'm sorry. Hello.
Lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape!
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Once my body's gone, my soul can escape. Like from the soul complex?
Please! You have to let me go! Let me go!
He's trying to free the soul. Oh shit.
I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill
Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him.
Right, I've got it.
Good job, Clover. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of a scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we gonna do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Soparil Beta.
Soparil?
That's the anesthetic, the one that's in our bracelets.
Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
You'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just...
Oh boy. Just needs a bit of help, and sure Dio is willing. Yeah, really. He's got experience.
Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
There he goes!
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves. Everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright, I guess we're good for now.
Yes,
What about the
Smiling.
anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article Sigma showed me.
You'd better not be lying.
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses that do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
Other viruses that take over the brain to that level.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Radical 6 wants to be free?
Yes, at least I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6? I pulled the newspaper article out of my pocket and looked at it again. Everyone else crowded in. She's an
Look at this last
She's an
line.
imposter.
Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Why not?
Dio ran through what he told us, the rest of us in the lounge.
Then you're saying the newspaper article was faked?
But the virus is clearly real. That Atom machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
Yeah, the machine that's in here with us.
So, do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it. Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted. Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What?
What did you say?
Interesting. Whoa. Alice, what the hell? Explain.
As much as I would love to. I'm sorry. Time's up.
Time?
Hit the buttons on your bracelet.
That was briefly a very suspicious statement. Shit, 5 minutes.
And we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
As if you'd tell us even if there was time, right?
Or would I? Who knows?
Fine. We'll deal with this later. Right now, we need to get to the elevator and head down to floor B.
what are we going to do about Quark?
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door.
Also, when he wakes up, he might try to kill himself again.
If that happens...
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Very well then. I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenmyoji.
Huh. You make a good point. Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine. Just careful.
Of course.
All right, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Move!
There was also something going on with Quark and the other routes that we didn't like know about. I think that we just like came upon him. He was already like lapsed. So at Five's command, we all began to run. The door opened, and we spilled out into the warehouse. Three more doors. Great. Cool.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
They're open. We need to hurry. Who's going to go in which door?
What are our options?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Five laid out for us were the following. Option A. Clover and I, Magenta, pair up with Tenmyoji, Cyan, to go through the blue door. Luna and Five, Cyan, pair up with Dio, Yellow, to go through the green door. Kay and Alice, Yellow, pair up with Quark, Magenta, to go through the red door. Write this all down for me. Actually, I should probably just, like, put down the options, A, B, and C. I'm gonna make a little table on my notes here. And the doors are the red, green, and blue. R, G, B. Option A. Red door is Chaos and Quark. Green door is Lunafy and Dio. And blue door is Clover, Sigma, and Tenmyoji. And option B. Clover and I, Magenta, pair up with Dio, Yellow, to go through the red door. Luna and Vi, Cyan, pair up with Quark, Magenta, to go through the blue door. Kay and Alice, Yellow, pair up with Tenmyoji, Cyan, to go through the green door. Okay, so red doors, Clover and Sigma with Dio. Be interesting, I don't think we've gone through a room with them yet. Luna and Vi, pairing up with Quark to go into the blue door. And then Kay and Alice going with Tenmyoji into the green door. And finally, Clover and Sigma. Clover and I, Magenta, pair up with Quark, Magenta, to go through the green door. Luna and Vi, Cyan, pair up with Tenmyoji, Cyan, to go through the red door. Kay and Alice, Yellow, pair up with Dio, Yellow, to go through the blue door. Okay, so red door is Luna, Vi, and Tenmyoji. And green door is Clover, Sigma, and Quark. Which could be the most interesting one, just because it would be with the, kid who's out cold. But I might actually want to leave that for last, just on that basis. And finally, blue door is Kay, Alice, and Dio. So our options specifically are to go with Tenmyoji, Dio, or Quark. All ones we haven't gone with option. Nothing. So could all be interesting.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
So, how do we want to pair up?
I think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
What do you mean?
The people who have 1 BP.
I thought she was gonna say the people who team up with Clark. Although I guess that'd be like the other way around. We would pair up and they'd find out that they have the biggest disadvantage.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yes, exactly.
Alright then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio.
And Alice, I'm gonna go with Dio. Does she pair up with Dio and any? Yes, she does. In option C, she and Kay pair up with Dio. Oh man, Temioji, or your good buddy Dio, of course.
I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick. Just anyone but him.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I told you already. That was Quark.
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me?
Yeah.
Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
I glanced over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know any better, I think he was just a kid who tired himself out from playing too hard.
Alright, bye. Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyoji is fine.
Ooh, interesting. So that takes out... Okay, fine, Tenmyoji... Option C. Which is the same one as, like, Alice going with Dio.
My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference.
That about figures.
Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but...
They're both pairs now, though. And since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same door as them.
Yeah.
Alright then, Sigma. How about you?
Let's see. Well, Tenmyoji did betray you. Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose between one of the 3 solos. Okay, I kind of want to go through the door with Dio. I want to know. So that's option B. I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? Feels kind of weird to say that about myself.
The dark horse.
Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him.
Right, we are taking Clover with us.
If Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B.
Thank you for the hydrate, Kozlik.
Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay, I'll take good care of him. I promise.
Yeah, she's going with Phi and... Or Quark's going with Phi and Luna. What about Phi and Kay?
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. I must sippy. Kay nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Fleet on your feet, Luna. You gotta carry that boy through the door in 10 seconds. Come on, guys, hurry! The door is already closing.
I know!
With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
What is this? There's 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
A lever, huh?
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh?
I love her.
Am I great or what? Huh? Huh?
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
Where are you from? Where are you supposed to be from? You pronounced it lever. I didn't call her simple, but your accent is... I wouldn't rule it out. Let's just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets.
I adore her.
Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
I wouldn't do that. If it only makes her worse.
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
I thought you said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Finally, someone other than Sigma pulls the lever. Huh, the center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. Laboratory, huh? That's fun. That seems... This seems totally safe. What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
You know, usual stuff for a laboratory. The laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do...
Good idea. We might be able to find some of that exolabor.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Back in the 3DS, if you stayed in this room, there was a bug and it could just erase your save. Oh my god! Reminds me of Pokemon X and Y. Well, we won't know until we look. So let's get started. Well, that's good news for me, Elk Stars. Because you know what I'm gonna be doing in this room? Is saving. Because it is 5:30 in the morning, and starting an escape room now seems like a bit of a poor choice. If you ask me. Knowing myself, knowing how long it takes me to get through these sometimes. I think I might want to self-care a little bit. So, I think we're gonna call it quits for the night. But yeah, thanks for hanging out for another VLR stream. This is fun. I'm surprised we already have shit happening in this route. With the virus being like confirmed as like, at very least, Quark and Sigma have it, or like Sigma got it. It's in the other route. I don't know. Like something's up. I'm sure the laboratory will be fun, especially since we've got Dio exploring with us. I mean, I made that choice, and I want to find out more about him, but also it's Dio, and he sucks ass. Guess if there's anyone else we can rate right now, should be. You know, this is for me. This is early. You know, before 6 a.m. for an end time. That's pretty early. Doing good. But yeah, how about time zone? I'll see. Ooh, a possum's playing Dead Cells. As long as they're still gonna be going. Oh, they just started actually. Okay, this is also on. Options. I'm now being presented an ad about some guy making a burrito, and I would rather have a possum. Kai's been going for 9 hours. Damn, Kai. Yeah, okay. I've escaped the weird burrito ad. Not sure who the dude was, but let's go ahead and say hi. The stream hasn't like started yet, but like, as long as we're a little bit patient so we can say hi, then it can be cool and do an early raid. But yeah, I'll get the raid started. Okay, no, Possum's having technical difficulties. I'll stall our raid for a bit. But yeah, it sounds like they're gonna restart and see if it fixes up any difficulties they're having. Anyway. Actually, that is relevant to what I was about to say, Cosmic, because I am gonna be doing some more of my, Pokemon White Nuzlocke on Friday night, Saturday morning, 2 AM Central. But hell yeah, another round of Soul Silver. And then there's gonna be more Mystery Dungeons Saturday night, Sunday morning, 2 AM. And then I blamed the cat for technical difficulties. Yeah, it's because I went in and said I was gonna raid. I think that's exactly what happened. And then, most relevantly, like, right now, VLR, more of that. It's gonna be Sunday night, Monday morning, 2 AM Central, as usual. As always, I have the schedule up on my Twitter and Discord. I need to set it up so that I just auto-post to Discord, because I get forgetful about that. It's bad. I'll find a bot at some point. It's fine. Ooh, Possum's not doing great for... Just dropping a lot of frames, that kind of thing. It's going poorly, so we're probably gonna go over and raid, Kaibies if they just can't make things work. It's sad! F, is stream lagging? Oh shit. Oh, I'm dropping a lot of frames now. I wonder if that's like... I mean, my Wi-Fi is like a little bit bad right now. Seemingly. I'm not sure how well you can hear this. I may have to start the raid Kaibies like right now. In case that's the case, I will mention this in chat too. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of, like, I'm kind of noticing it on my end as well now, even besides the drop frames. Ugh. I mean, good timing considering. Glad it happened at the very end when I'm just wrapping up. But yeah, I will start the raid. Go say hi to Kaibies, who does seem to still be going. As far as I can tell. And have a good night. Have a good time zone. I'm gonna get some rest. I mean, I'm probably gonna play some fucking Final Fantasy 14 very briefly because I want to try out the new PvP. Can't lie. But you know, I'll make a responsible choice in not too long, probably. Get that raid going. Have a good night. Have time zone. I'll say again, because I repeat myself because I'm like that. See you around in a couple days, or just, you know, immediately on fur.com because I'm always on there, but it's like that. Bye-bye.